Okay, yeah, so you are either wanting to offer your cup of love here to a Taurus and or you can see that Hierophant is looking straight at that Knight of Cups with their arms quite open too, actually. So it could be involving a marriage of some kind here. It could be your own marriage or somebody else's that you're dealing with. You could be having people, this could be a emotional truce that could be coming your way in some way, and or someone's really being romantic with you in a marriage. So if that's so, congratulations. I'm sure you'd be enjoying that. Anyone that's trying to get close to you emotionally really means it. They're taking their time. They're being respectful, okay? Respectful to the relationship at this time. People could be coming to you for advice, emotional advice particularly. Okay, any more advice for Leo, please? This water sign could be vying for your attention too, and they seem to be turning your head that way. There could be lots of people vying for your attention, but yes, I think this water sign looks like they are the ones you're interested in at this time. Okay, yes, so you could be dealing with some sort of disagreements around you at the moment. It could be seeing you could be enjoying bantering with people as well. Debates of some kind, passionate debates. So you could be engaging with people that have really fiery opinions on things, and these conversations are really sparking you off and getting you either passionately engaged, either a little bit agitated, or you're really enjoying it to start with. Could be dealing with a fixed sign during this, and or you are thinking about wanting the world as your oyster and or world travel. It's highly indicated too in the month of September. This water sign is going to be coming at you with lots and lots and lots of communication, passionate communication. As I said, this water sign could be laying it on thick when it comes to romance here. You could end up going on 8 significant dates with this individual as well. You may have to move away from this spirited banter in some way, because it could be getting the better of you. You might be thinking too much about it and maybe getting a bit upset by it. You do want to move out of troubled waters of any kind from the past. You're not interested in engaging with any issues from the past at this point in time. Particularly if they involved you having to leave a situation, feeling a little bit on the outer here. I think you're starting to forget about those situations, and if you're not, you will be in the month of September. I think you're starting to see the world in a very different light at the moment. What you might have held dear in the past, I think, might be changing, and or you want to be able to cement some sort of relationship here and move on from the past at this stage. Okay. Yeah, you might be in a situation here where you're having to watch your money at the moment. Money could be a bit of an issue for you. Watching your money could be because you might be saving up for a home at the moment, okay? It looks like if you just watch the cents, the dollars will take care of themselves, that type of thing. So if you watch exactly where you spend all the small amounts of money, I think you'll be able to save up a lot easier. For example, buying coffee or food every time you're out. If you didn't do that, you'd be able to save the money a lot quicker. Sorry, the card just hit the floor. Yes, because I think I see this as a past card. You've had a lot of troubles with your thoughts getting in the way and leaving you in a point where you've been feeling really down and out. I think this water sign's changing things for you here. I think you're starting to feel like this is actually going to work with this individual. I think you're starting to get a little bit enthusiastic, but you are a little bit concerned about getting too enthusiastic at this point in time, okay? That's fair enough. Slow and steady wins the race. I know that's really interesting to say to a Leo who are normally quite fast acting here and very passionate about things. But I think if you leave these concerns and worries of the past behind, leave them in the past. Do not bring them into this new relationship or future relationships. You're going to be in a much better state when it comes to this new relationship. It seems to be a brand new start in some way for you at this time. As I said, it could have to do with real estate. If you are going and looking at purchasing real estate, I think this could be very successful for you at this time. Just make sure you don't buy anything that is out of your finance abilities, okay? Be careful you don't just fall in love with the first house as well, okay? Start to bring in your thoughts and other ideas into the situation. Maybe get clarity from someone who knows better, someone who's purchased before, someone who knows the way things work when it comes to purchasing a house will really help you in making your decision. You want to have the world in the palm of your hands. You want to have what you want now, okay? Patience is required at this point in time. As I said, getting information is really important at this point in time too. Stability will be yours. You will be able to celebrate, particularly when it comes around to the purchase of a house and or a marriage is indicated in some way. You could be going to a marriage celebration. You could be getting engaged. You could be purchasing a house. You could want all these things and none of them are in your life now. Be patient, okay? Yes, because the more that you have in front of you, the more confusing things are going to be for you. So yes, I think you're going to have to, or going to be guided towards finding someone who has more expertise and experience in whatever you're trying to achieve here. It looks like they'll be able to give you good guidance, and lead you in a more stable and more grounded way of dealing with the situation. I think you're going to feel a lot happier about yourself and be able to manifest this a lot easier, okay? So just be careful of emotional and mental confusion to do around with moving very quickly with your passions, okay? If you move too fast with your passions, your ideas, your fieriness, it's going to leave you feeling not that well because you're going to end up too burdened emotionally and you're going to end up too burdened mentally. Okay. You have been waiting and will still be waiting in the month of September for your ships to come in, literally. You need to be patient. Okay. Patience is called for at this time. Slow and steady wins the race. You could have to deal with the justice system in some way, but this card also indicates either a Libra or you having to balance things out. So balance the thoughts and balance your worldly finances here, okay? As I said, make sure you check in with your finances, get someone to go over your finances for you, double check all the figures if you're in the market to purchase something. Make sure everything is exactly as it should be. If you feel you don't have the capacity to do so, there are people out there willing to help you make this decision. Okay. Yes, because you're not 100% sure of which way is the best way to go. It could be making a choice literally between going overseas, water in the background, or staying where you are. You might be wanting to move overseas in some way. You could be choosing between two properties. You could be choosing between two different job prospects here. You may feel like you don't have all the information. So yes, it looks like September is going to be an information gathering month for you, Leos. Seek as much counsel as you can from people of learnedness when it comes to finances and the way the world works, the way cultures work. Like you might be deciding to move to Greece, well, really get some information from someone who's been to Greece, who knows how the society works. Or you may be choosing to, you either want to live in a unit or you want to live on acres, whatever. You might be attracted to the acres, but can you really afford them? That sort of thing. So to look into that is going to put your mind at rest, your emotions at ease, and it's going to make everything start to move forward for you here. Okay. I think you're going to be coming out of that confusion with the help of others. Yes. Because balance is coming. The universe is ordaining balance in both sides of yourself, the male and female sides of yourself, or there will be balance coming in this relationship that you're in or about to enter into. Even a long-standing relationship here, I think it will be starting to balance out. Whoops-a-daisy. Sorry, I dropped a whole heap in my lap. Okay, but the one that came out was the Knight of Wands. So this is very much you. Okay, so you are going to be very, very careful not to race into any decisions this month. Okay, take your time. Particularly when it comes to finances, take your time. If you race in too fast and make decisions too quickly, you're going to be presented with many, many things that are going to confuse you. You're not going to have your facts straight in the situation, and this could lead to mental confusion and have you not feeling very well. It could also lead to illness if you are racing into something far too quickly here, okay? Particularly with that being on top of the Lovers here, if you are being presented with a new relationship at the moment and you are very passionate towards them, you want this person right now, it might be time to ask your friends or ask people around you, what's this person really like? Get some information, really not just take things on face value here. As passionate as you may feel about this individual, it's time to get some worldly and clear facts about the situation. Once again, if it's real estate, don't rush in. You're going to be presented with a lot of things that are going to end up confusing you. If that's the situation, you may end up finding yourself in a situation where you've overextended yourself if you don't get all the facts. And traveling overseas, the other thing, seem to be the three things that really come to my mind when it comes to this. Really find out about the country you're going to, the legal requirements, the tax laws, the working visa laws, all those other, what could seem very boring things to think about when you're all excited about sitting on a beach in Greece or whatever it is. But I think they're going to make or break the difference between you move, okay? All right, so any more advice here for Leo? Any more advice here for Leo? So it looks like a lot's happening in your world at the moment, Leo. A lot is happening, okay? You could be presented with all of these things. You could have just met someone that's really romantic with you, that you want to get with, and you're talking about, possibly moving in with each other somewhere over the other side of the world, who knows what's going on. It does seem like a lot of really exciting things are coming at you at the moment. And what should pop out as soon as I said that? The Tower. So something's going to happen really fast. And this could be a positive or negative occurrence, okay? The place you're living in, you might be evicted if you're renting, and then you'll have to make a decision one way or the other. Or your finances suddenly improve because you get your figures all sorted out. You really look into it, yes, with someone who's in authority here. An accountant even, going to an accountant and they go, well, wait a second, you can actually afford more. You can afford those beautiful acres. And you're like, wow, and you go for it and it all works. But yeah, I think someone external that's got a lot of clarity when it comes to rules and regulations is going to be the make or break of this situation for you. Okay, Leo, we'll look at your finances too. Very financial read here. Advice for Leo. Okay. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped, and it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Yes, it's time that you asked other people for assistance here. I think that without this information, things are going to be very clouded and confusing for you. So to clear up your decision and to clear up your idea, this beautiful, passionate idea that you've got going here, it's time to seek counsel. It could be counsel with an accountant, someone who's a tax lawyer. It could be someone from the church. It could be someone that you feel, it could be an elder in your family or your society. Someone here that's had more experience in what you're dealing with, okay? Or wanting to deal with. And I think that that will be the make or break of this situation for you, okay? And on the bottom here, it says pay yourself first. So basically the Four of Pentacles card, I see this is make yourself the most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Yes, look after the cents and the dollars will look after themselves. Make sure you put away, even if it's $1 every time you get money in, and put it into an account that you can't easily access. It will add up. Every time you go out, don't buy food and coffee and everything else. You know, maybe don't go out at lunchtime, go out in the morning and then come home for lunch. Those sorts of things where you're actually starting to save those little extra dollars, and they are going to add up in a big way, allowing you to be able to make major life changes in a reasonably short period of time here. All right, so we're going to have a look at your health too, because it looks like, yes, your health could be or has been affected by these confusions that you're trying to decide on. So let's have a look and see where your health is. Yep, do more research. This just popped out for Aries. Isn't that interesting? Dear God and Archangel Raphael, thank you for clearly and gently leading me to the information that I need to know for my well-being. Please give me the courage to be assertive as I take charge of my health care needs. Okay, so yes, you will be getting guided towards information here. Got information from people that know a lot more about the situation or the issue than you do. It is up for you to decide whether you will take that information or not. And it's also time for you to be assertive and seeking out counsel to help with your healthcare needs at this time. Okay, so we'll also have a look at any love blocks that might be affecting you here, because there looks like a very romantic individual here in your life. Or you could be experiencing a lot of romance in your marriage at this time. So once again, congratulations. What a wonderful thing. Let's see what any love blocks there could be. Okay, thank you. First one, let go. It is safe to let go of worry and hurt. Yes, it does seem to be a lot of worry and hurt here surrounding maybe this individual. This person could have been from the past. It is time to let go of that energy so you can move into this brand new world. Okay. Oh, there's 3 of them. Okay. Spiritual connection. Take time to connect with your spirit team. Yes. Your spirit team could literally be going in and doing meditation, but your spirit team could be friends, family, trusted counselors of any kind here. It is time to connect with them at this time. And passion. Be adventurous and ignite your passion. The same cards come out. I find that fascinating. Okay, so yes, this is also very much a Leo card. Yes, be adventurous and ignite your passion, but also I feel that it's time to also temper that passion in some way. Your passionate idea is going to lead to great change, okay? So yes, get that passion ignited for change, and you'll be absolutely amazed with what ideas and inspiration you come up with in September. Okay, so we're also going to have a look at, I'll grab these. Power thought surrounding the situation for you, Leo. Power thought, yep, it's 2 straight out. Fabulous. I am totally adequate for all situations. I am one with the power and wisdom of the universe. I claim this power, and it's easy for me to stand up for myself. Okay? You are one with the power and wisdom of the universe. You claim the power, and it's easy for you to stand up for yourself. So you've got a really good idea here. Stand up for yourself and decide what you want for your life. And life is simple and easy. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me. I trust myself and I trust life. All is well. Yeah. So you'll start to receive information from people around you. You might even be sitting at a cafe or sitting outside somewhere and you hear a conversation that might be able to give you some more information. It doesn't have to be direct information. It can come from people at large. So keep your ears open for ideas that might come through. You might hear something on through media, or just friends talking together that might give you some information that you need. You might find that you find out that people that you're friends with have a bit more information about certain things than you do. So yeah, you might find that information starts to flood towards you now. Okay, and I'm just going to use Work Your Light Oracle cards here, Leo. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yes, with that Hierophant too there and the Justice card and all that sort of thing, you could be dimming your light. You could be trying to tone down your beautiful fiery self so society will accept you. It's time to let that beautiful light shine. Be the beautiful, proud, fiery individual that you are at this time. You're going to come up with some great ideas, okay? You're going to end up achieving a lot through that. Beautiful card. Beautiful fiery card too. And it's sort of indicating that the upper chakras, or the third eye chakra there, is bringing through some really good guidance for you at this time. So any more advice, please, for Leo? Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Persecution? Expression. Okay, so yeah, in the past you might have found that you wouldn't be able to speak up for yourself. Maybe it's from society in some way. Rules and regulations. The society may not have approved of what the person you are. It's time to stand up, stand loud and stand proud, okay? And you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Okay, look at the colours in that. What a beautiful card. Okay, so stop overthinking. All right, the overthinking's leaving you in a place of total confusion here. Seek guidance from trusted people, but in the end, you're going to have to make your own choice. Okay, you're going to hear information coming from other people. You're going to have some sort of passionate rekindling. Or a new start when it comes to relationships, when it comes to travel, when it comes to, let me think, what was the other one?